Welcome back, folks. Albuquerque's Actor Studio 66 preparing for their latest production, Silent Sky, which is written by Lauren Gunderson. The play is directed by Levi Gore and celebrates the resilience and achievements of women in an era when societal norms confined them to roles deemed inferior to their male counterparts. Talking more about the play this morning, what audiences can expect, we are joined by director Levi Gore and actor Kim Monty. Guys, thanks for being with us, especially during Tech Week. I know it's a crazy time, so really appreciate you being up bright and early. Let's talk about this play. Now, one of the missions of the Actor Studio 66 is to produce socially relevant theater. That's been one of the missions since day one. How does this play fit into that?
Maybe you want to, as a company member, Actor 66?
It reflects women and the fact that in the history, particularly the sciences, but in many, many different venues, women's contribution has been ignored. Women couldn't publish without a men's name. In fact, they couldn't publish under their own names. Scientific papers, research, and this brings light to women who made an incredible contribution. We wouldn't be able to measure the stars without these three women.
Wow. So what is this story about? Who are the three women that are featured in this?
The story is about Henrietta Leavitt, Annie Cannon, and Wilhelmina Fleming, three computers at Harvard at the time. And really it's about Henrietta Leavitt's story. Her going to Harvard, working there, finding Cepheid stars, and discovering that our universe is basically expanding, allowing Hubble and other accomplished astronomers to allow that kind of work. So it's about her struggles getting to that point.
And one of the key parts is she made all these discoveries and showed how to find these stars without ever being able to use the telescope.
Wow.
Women were not allowed to touch the telescope.
That is unreal.
Yeah.
They took pictures of the stars. It was given to a data pool of computers, women at that time, and they did all the calculations and all the discoveries. My character, Wilhelmina Fleming, discovered the Horsehead Nebula from the plates.
Really? Wow.
We never got to use this telescope.
Wow. I mean, that's even a greater testament to the work that these women did, that they were restricted that way. Now, there is a component here that this show might be actually relevant for children. Why do you think so?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the whole idea of keep going. There were Annie and Henrietta were both going deaf at the time. So they had struggles that they were trying to overcome. And it's no matter what struggles you come from, wherever you come from, you can keep going and working and just making sure that your discoveries are sound. And I think that really resonates with a younger audience of like the struggles that you have, you just got to keep pushing through and finding that light.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a universality to that message, I think, that children can see, but also understanding the triumph over adversity and the fact that these women were able to do what they did. This seems like a really compelling piece and a very timely piece. Now, to that end, I know we got about less than a minute, so I want to make sure we get the housekeeping in of when we open. We open this weekend and we run for 3 weeks, is that correct?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. We open Friday the 25th and we run till February 11th, Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday matinees at 2, a house opens at 7:30. And you can go to the website, Actor Studio 66, to get more information and buy tickets.
Okay, and we get the tickets. Now, the Black Hat, we do have to admit, this is not Pope Joy Hall. It is limited seating.
Yes.
So make sure that you get your tickets ahead of time. Best to try and buy them in advance.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Guys, thanks for coming in. Break legs.
Thank
have
you
a
so
wonderful
much.
run of the show. And thank you for the mission that you guys continue to do to bring socially relevant theater to New Mexico.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.